15 hours. 15 hours is all it took for our community to forever change the life for a family. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me explain. Last night we met Luis, a survivor of a brain injury who's been unable to move for 6 years. He's been mostly in one room.
6 years ago, he suffered severe traumatic brain injury. He hit the frontal lobe of his brain, the right side as well.
It's his daughter's dream to be able to go to the park and play with her father. They also want to get him therapy, but he can't even go to the therapy services because he doesn't have a van. With this story, we included a GoFundMe link for people to contribute to get Luis a van and provide him that independence of being able to go in the community to do his thing, to be part of it all. And in the 15 hours since we shared Luis's story, 1,658 people have contributed $40,828. That means that Luis and his family can get the van.
I still love him all my life because he is a wonderful dad.
That means Luis can go to the park and play with his daughter. It's incredible. When you look at the donations, most of them are $5, $10, $20. It's everybody giving a little bit, and that's the definition of a community. It's people who understand that they're a part of a whole, and that when all of us just put in a little bit of effort, it adds up, and it adds up to a lot. Because you all understood that, because you understood what it means to be part of a community, that family is going to get a van. They're going to be able to take their father, their husband, on dates, to therapy, to the park. It's incredible. I've been in contact with them non-stop since the video went up, and they are just overjoyed. I wish I could film it right now. I'm currently in Florida, and they're in Tijuana, Mexico. While talking to them on the phone, Clover, the daughter, is just overjoyed. She's saying, I can go to the park with my dad. I can go to the park with my dad. And that's because of all of you. Lexi, Luis's wife, sent me a message saying we can go out on a date for the first time in 6 years. 6 years! You did that, everyone. That's you. You provided this family with independence. My goal is to be there and film the day they get the van when they actually see it for the first time. But I can't guarantee that, but I can guarantee that you'll see the van the first few weeks. And we're gonna go out with them for a day. I'm planning it all now. There's a lot of moving parts, but it's all good. And it's because of you. I persuaded the family to keep the GoFundMe up. We have enough for a van. They don't need a van anymore, but Luis has never had services. He's never had therapy. So if you haven't contributed and you want to give $5 or $10, you can see how it adds up. That will all go to his therapy. They're gonna keep it open, and that is in the description below. Lexi is also making an Instagram for Luis, so we can all keep up with the family. We can see pictures of them out in public enjoying the van. And also, she said she's gonna post pictures from the past, before the accident, so you can see where they came from and where they're headed. I wanted to end this story by sharing something private, sharing something personal that I planned on keeping to myself. But like I mentioned earlier, we're a community. And I want to start sharing some of these behind the scenes stories with you. Lexi, Luis's wife, first reached out to me 2 years ago. And she didn't reach out to me to share her story or to promote some GoFundMe. She reached out to me to say thank you. She wanted to thank me because after Luis's injury, his daughter, Clover, didn't know how to react. Her father couldn't communicate how she was used to. He didn't have much mobility at all. Because of that, she felt uncomfortable around him and didn't want to be around him. At this point, Lexi started showing Clover our videos, SBSK, so that she could learn there's people all over the world just like her father. After watching our videos, she began feeling comfortable around her dad again. She knew he wasn't alone, and she knew she wasn't alone. We did that, this community. During the interview, Luis looked at me and thanked me for that. And I didn't put this in the first interview from yesterday, but I thought it was a good point to end today. Thank you to everybody for being part of this. Thank you for helping to raise that van. And I hope you enjoy this clip.
And I think the videos have helped too. The Special Books by Special Kids definitely have helped her just to understand there's people like us everywhere. And it's normal, it's natural. We're just all different.
Yeah. Me too. Me too.
It has helped him too. Me too.
Thank you.